lovelies, this is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to this series of love readings. I hope you guys can hear me all right. I think my neighbor's watching a big game or something, so if you start hearing cheering, that's what's going on. So just real quick, welcome to the love series for October. Obviously, format changed once again. With this new format, I did a couple things. So we're going to pull some oracle cards, talking about what's coming towards you concerning love and romance for this season. We are also going to talk about your tarot spread in the middle, what's your main message, and then I'm doing something a little different. I'm pulling some chakra cards for you. So the chakra cards are really going to talk about what chakra really is feeling empowered right now and how you're going to access this new love, or what chakra is out of balance. And then I'm going to talk about what you do on both sides of that. So no matter what side you're on, you feel like you know what to do. And then we're going to pull an angel card just for some extra guidance before we round out the readings. So I hope you guys enjoy. And of course, just some heads up, these videos are going to be for all 12 signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take these messages as they resonate, as I've been filming a few of them. Not all of them are done yet. They are coming out, some of them, I should say, some of them are coming out really pointed. So if you are listening to the first couple cards and it doesn't feel like it's connecting, don't take those messages. Your message will probably come later mixed in somewhere. So only take what resonates. If it doesn't make sense to your story, if it doesn't make sense to what's going on in your life, obviously that was not meant for you. So these are general, so there's lots of people kind of thrown into the mix. So you may resonate with one deck, all the decks, 3 of the decks, who knows? Big thing, take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. And as always, thank you again for all your support, for your love. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into your video. Okay, I'll see you in a sec. Hey Leo, this is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to your October love video. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get into it, shall we? Alright, my lovely Leos. I hope October has been treating you well. Let's see what's coming towards you concerning love and rule. Okay, well, that was fast. Alright. Oh! You know what? This card has, I think you're like the 3rd, maybe the 4th sign that's gotten this card. Forgiving and learning, Leo. Forgiving and learning, letting something go. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay. This could be from a relationship, but I don't think so. I feel like you're just kind of releasing, like, maybe some type of social thing. Like, maybe something happened when you were out. I don't know, you were at the club and you had some experience that maybe, I don't know, shook your ego, maybe shook your game up a little bit. Or maybe it's just something that you've kind of been, like, dwelling on. And that's not normal for you. Leos, you guys are pretty fun-loving and just, you know, you love to do your own thing, and it's easy for you to kind of shake things off because you kind of know how fabulous you are, right? But when something does touch you, when something does kind of get its hook in you, it gets it in real deep. Like, you feel things very, very deeply. So I think this is one of those things that was able to get in. Okay, so it could have, honestly, this could have happened a while ago and it's just kind of been in there, you know, kind of messing with you a little bit. But not much longer. I think you finally have adapted to the poison, and now you're like, nah, suck it out. Like, I don't need this. I'm done with this. Like, you finally they've developed the cure, and it's finally taking effect. Like, I don't see whatever this is messing with you. Like, I feel like you're kind of coming back into, your cards are just, yep, no, yep, okay, nope, there it is. Your cards are just flying. They're like, no, we got things to say to Leo. But yeah, I feel like you're just kind of like, you know, I'm done with this. Yeah, oh, yep, look at that. Mother Mary, love and peace. Prompt reads, let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So with the phrase mother healing, I almost wonder if it maybe was a family thing. Like, maybe your family feels a certain way about maybe your relationship. I almost wonder if it could even be like your like sexual orientation, like if you're like a gay or a lesbian and your family doesn't approve, and that has kind of been hard for you to kind of deal with and come to terms. Again, that doesn't have to be the storyline, but it could be found some type of family perception, like maybe they, you know, if you're from a very religious family, they want you to, you know, find someone of the same faith or you know, same ethnicity, something like that, you know, anything like that. So my Leos, you could be dealing with something like that from your mom, from a family member, a mother figure. But Mother Mary is bringing peace and the kind of like, you don't have to carry this anymore. And it's not even your issue to carry. Like, so let's say it is this thing like mom doesn't like that you're a lesbian, whatever it is. You know, that has nothing to do with you. That has nothing to do with you. That's fine. Your mom can have her opinion. That's great. Like, and I get it. It's hard when it's a mom. Like, you know, you always want to make your mom happy and all that. But you know, if your happiness isn't necessarily aligned with her plans, then it's just not aligned with her plans. Because guess whose life it is, Leo? Yours. We're talking about your life. So, you know, if that doesn't meet someone else's expectations, that has nothing to do with you. And they're the ones that have to sort that out. They're the ones that have to find their own peace with it. Because otherwise, if you live to their expectations, then you're unhappy. And if this person really cared for you, like, they wouldn't want you to be unhappy, regardless of what their, you know, what their expectation was or what their dream was. You know, dreams change. They'll get over it. Like, let's go. Leos, your cards are just, they got no time. So 5 of Cups, sadness. This may even be a fear of losing something because of whatever's going on here. So, you know, I disappointed my mom. Now she's not gonna, you know, call me her son or her daughter. You know, I'm being super extreme with these examples, but you know what I mean. But there's a fear that something could be lost. And even vice versa, because you're adhering to this belief system that doesn't belong to you, there's a fear that you're going to lose your happiness, right? Because you're going to be playing a different game. You'll be playing by someone else's rules. That. 6 of Swords. So it did show up in reverse. I don't necessarily feel that. I'm going to put it in reverse just because that's how that came up. But 6 of Swords is about things getting easier, right? It's about moving out of kind of hard times, stormy waters, into a better flow, into more peace, into more, you know, clarity and understanding. I want to say that's coming in the reverse, just almost as a, I don't want to say as a warning, but it's kind of like as a, like, heads up, if you don't let go of this, you're going to stay in this hard road. Like, it's not going to get easier until this happens. You know, and that may be why, you know, your keeper for this reading is Mother Mary, because she's like, no. You're going to let this go. I'm going to take it from you, because really it's not doing anything for you. I think that's why I want to write it up, because I feel like not moving forward really isn't an option. And again, you have free will. You could totally choose to hold on to that. You know, it's your, like I said, it's your life, it's up to you. I definitely wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't, you know, but again, free will. But I don't feel like this, it doesn't feel like it's an option. Like, I feel like there's so much working for you right now. Like, you're at the place where you're ready to do it. You're getting this help from Spirit to just kind of nudge you right over the edge. So you're free from it, you're released. You don't have to be afraid, you don't need to be sad. So you can move forward. So I don't feel like this reversal is really going to hold. I don't think it's gonna, yeah, I feel like it's not going to hold much weight. It's not going to hold its ground. And then bottom of the deck, you also have the 4 of Swords, which is rest and peace and disconnecting. So part of what moves you forward is to kind of just disconnect, breaking away from whatever it is that's making you feel this way. So, you know, maybe it's, okay, I'm just not gonna have deep conversations with my mom for a little bit, so I can kind of come to terms with how I'm feeling about this, and not letting not letting those perceptions taint my personal view, right? Because I have my own view, my own path to sort out and figure out at this moment. All right. Well, yeah, Five of Wands, some internal conflict we're going to sort out. I feel like we've already talked about that. So that inner saboteur, that little nagging voice inside. Leos, your cards are they're just coming. Yeah, so from Five of Wands to Seven of Wands. So might be feeling like you could be a little outnumbered. You've got the Ten of Wands underneath that. So things feeling very heavy. Feeling very burdening or burdensome. But Leo, I want to say, and I get it, like, it's kind of like what I said earlier, when something hits you, you don't suffer light scratches. Like you're either impervious to damage, or it's like straight to the heart. like that's kind of, like it's either a deep wound or you're like, ah, you're stupid, whatever. Back to my party. Like, like, so this is something that got you real deep, which is why I'm thinking it's probably more so family, right? Because they have a little more weight in our life, whether we're close to them or not, right? It's a natural bond. So honestly, with this 5, 7 to 10, like, whatever this is, you've either been carrying it for a long time, which has made it super heavy, or again, it's just something that like hits straight to the core of you. But honestly, these two cards to me visually pull more focus than any of these three. Like I really want to say, it's like you don't make a mountain out of a molehill. You're making it so much bigger emotionally than really what it is, and that's making it feel scarier or harder or more. You're like, how can I do this? Right? Okay, what do we get? Yeah, see? So we've got the Knight of Swords with the Five of Swords. So Five of Swords is kind of what we've been talking about. Five of Swords is external conflict. That's someone, coming to get you, trying to, when this card pops out, it's usually someone trying to attack you. It's an opponent. I don't necessarily think the person we're talking about in romance intentionally is trying to hurt you. I don't know, unless you're like a crazy ex. I don't know. But I feel like they've wounded you. They don't know that they did, but they did. Like you can even see in this card, like in this particular deck is pictured with a whole bunch of kids, and it's kind of like they're playing, and then this one back here, because you can see he's got the bloody sword. Like I feel like they were play fighting with these real swords, and then someone ended up getting hurt, and unfortunately that someone was you. But it's kind of like this was played. They didn't mean anything by it. They didn't mean to come for you, but you got hurt, or you've been hurt. But not anymore. Look at this Knight of Swords, look at you. So it's like this was like when you were younger, and this could even played out when you were a kid, you know what I mean? Like there could be a reason why it's like a kid and then a young adult. So it's like as a kid you overheard things, and speaking from my own personal life, I can totally relate to that. Growing up as a young gay boy, like, I hear and they didn't mean to come off hurtful or judgmental, but comments on, like, oh, don't walk like that. Oh, put your hands down. Why would you do, they didn't mean anything. And I truly believe it was more of a thing of like, don't draw attention to yourself because I don't want you in danger. Like I don't want you in a situation where you could be harmed. But those comments like that, especially to someone who's at a young age, who maybe doesn't understand the context of where that phrase is coming from, that hurts. And that's a hurt that we don't necessarily wear on our sleeve. We kind of hold that in, right? But you're coming into a place of power where you are so much stronger and so much wiser, and you're seeking out more understanding. So, and even looking at it, it's like here you can see these people are coming at you with torches. Bitch, you got a motherfucking sword. Like you can chop that piece of wood in half. Like you are going to be victorious. Like you really are. And look, bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck already. Nine of Pentacles. feeling confident in your power, in control, knowing your worth, knowing your value. Underneath that, you have the Chariot, which is forward progression and success, swift movement as well. The Knight of Swords is another fast-moving energy. Like, you're going to be fine. The biggest thing is don't let your feelings and don't let, you know, your mind kind of create a bigger narrative here than really what it is. I would say try to take the emotion out of it and just kind of stare at it for what it is. You know, like see that this person didn't mean to hurt you. It was by mistake. You know, so I'm sorry you got hurt. Like, that wasn't okay. But now you're fine. It's healed. It's healed, you're okay, and you're free to move forward. Alright? Oh my god, like, I just noticed the penguin is like patting his head. Like, it's like, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay, Leo. It's kind of cute. That kind of hit me in the feels. That was cute. Alright, we are gonna pull you a chakra card, my lovelies. Oh, you know what? I like that one. Oh my god, could it be more perfect? Solar plexus. I love this. And your solar plexus, yes, it has a lot of creative energy, but this is your self-confidence. This is your, like, I'm a badass bee, I know who I be, like, this is like your power center. Like, you know who you are, what you want to do, how you're feeling, you know, sun is just shining on you, it's nice and bright and sunny, you're having a good old time. I don't care what anyone else is saying, I know what I'm doing here. Love this. That's really what it is. And if that doesn't feel like I'm talking about it, you're like, but I don't feel that way. Like, oh, that's not, So that all that means is that chakra needs a little boost. You know, maybe there's a little bit of imbalance there. For me, the best way to kind of get back in tune with that, truly, like we talked about earlier, is to disconnect. Just disconnect. Because again, this is all about your self-confidence, your self-image. So if you're getting bombarded by other people's ideas of what that looks like, and it doesn't even have to be intentional, like this could just be like flipping through Instagram or Snapchat on social media, you know, just seeing ads or other people's postings, you know, and it's just making you feel a certain way, or it's like serving as like a little trigger for something. Those can affect you also, right? So honestly, if you're not feeling that confident, not feeling that like checked in with yourself, my biggest recommendation would be disconnect. Unplug for a little bit. Just kind of be with yourself. And do like a little self-check-in, like, how am I feeling today? Why do I feel this way? What would make me feel better right now? Oh yeah, you know what? Like, I just want to listen to some music. I'm gonna put on some jams, dance around the living room. I don't care. I'm just gonna do my thing. Oh, I'm gonna go eat a pint of ice cream. I don't give a hoot. You know, like whatever it is. Like, just embrace you. Whatever that means, however that means, go do you, boo-boo. Because no one's gonna know you better than you. Okay? Alright. Last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna pull you an angel card, Leo. I feel like you're gonna be at the bottom somewhere. I'm gonna go with you. Who'd we get? Oh, look at this. We were talking about forgiving and learning and love and peace. And look what you got. Oh, if we'll focus. Come on, you can do it, camera. I know you can. I know you can. There we go. Kind of better. Openness. Look at that. Yep. Just being open. And to me, this openness is more talking to that piece of the forgiving. Knowing that this person wasn't coming from a place of hurt. They weren't trying to attack you, at least I really hope not. And you know what, even if it was, this openness can still mean like, okay, like it's not cool that you said that or feel that way or did what you did, you know, but I can see, you know, you come from a different background. You know, you were raised to believe a certain thing, or you did it out of fear, you know, like, you know, I don't want to be mad at you because you reacted out of those circumstances. I still don't agree with what you did, but I can see why you did it. You know, and that's where you let it go. Because again, once you get there, then you know it wasn't personal. It had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with you, Leo. Like, Thank you for your opinion. I don't agree. Keep that to yourself. Bye. Have a great day. I'm out. And then go do you. Like, that's oh my god, that's really what this reading is about. So I will say, like, I don't see a whole lot of romance, but I think because for those of you connecting with this reading, this is about, like, upping your self-love so you're ready when this person comes in, right? So we've got a little, like, brushing off to do, which, like I said, you're going to do. Like, I don't see anything stopping you unless you let these, like, inner saboteur, these voices, again, make it out to be something bigger than it really is, and it's not. It's not that big, okay? Once you can sit down and take the emotions out of it, like take your emotional attachments out of this equation and really see, like, yes, I was hurt. It wasn't intentional. You know, I just happened to be a casualty, but I've healed. I'm wiser and stronger now. It's time for me to move forward. I can't sit here and keep moping about it when I'm really not even hurting anymore. The emotion is sore because it's, you know, it's raw. It's a thing, but other than that, there's really no wound left. So you're just hanging on to the pain of a cut that no longer is there. All right? All right, my lovely Leos, I'm going to wrap up your reading on that note. As always, sending you love, light, wishing you the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming and supporting the channel. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel to grow. And all the YouTube things that, you know, they ask you to do now. If you're not already subscribed, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. If you want to reach out to me, I'd love to hear from you. Hit me up in the comment section below. Questions, comments, anything, I don't care. You can also DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. I also post weekly guidance there, so if you ever want to keep in touch in between these videos, that's a great place. And if you ever want to book a private session with me, probably easiest would be to DM me there as well, but all that info will be in the description box. With that said, love you guys, take care, Leo, and I will see you in your next video. Bye!